Our education system and delivery is forging toward a more innovative and creative curriculum design that would capture connections of knowledge, skills, and attitudes to the realistic applications and the real world. The theme-based authentic performance and assessment is a way forward to the realization of making the new normal education quality and accessible to all. As of this moment, our schools, our school heads, and our teachers are actually grappling how to resolve issues encountered, how to do the adjustments, how to ensure quality education considering limited access to children because of considerations like health protocols and personal safety precautions. Nakatambak na ang mga activities na dapat na i-check at hindi matapos sa buong linggo. At merong mga batang bumabagsak na sa kanilang mga formative assessment at napakahirap mabigyan ng mga interventions. There are even assessment designs prepared from developed learning materials, but it is a one-size-fits-all concept. These are the things making teachers' job difficult. The next question is, what about the learning outcomes of the students? Paano natin nasisiguro na natuto nga sila sa ating mga modules? Paano nila naiintindihan at nasasagutan ang ating mga learning materials? And how can we make sure that our students are learning from the activities which eventually master the skills and the expected attitudes after the completion of the lesson? Yan ang mahirap kasi hindi tayo sigurado kung paano nila ginagawa ang mga tasks and outputs. Marahil, papasa sila pero masyadong limitado ang kanilang alam o kaya'y hindi pulido ang pundasyon ng kanilang natutuhan. Hindi naman kaila sa ating lahat ang mga problemang kinakaharap ng ating mga paaralan. Grounded from challenges encountered by our department, we are looking for strategies that could lessen the burden of the present situation. On top of the list of the challenges are poor internet connectivity, less family support for our learners, lack of technical capabilities of homes and schools to deliver remote learning. There are issues pertaining to modules and the learning materials, the school and teachers' preparedness kasi walang teacher na handa sa ganitong modality. And we also have more issues on assessment mechanism. And all of this must be given tangible and appropriate solutions. In this new normal, we need to mobilize innovative actions to help lessen the burden of our teachers and our school children. Ito naman ay kumpas sa bagong memorandum stating that we have to provide academic ease to our learners. The question now is, how could we provide learners with assessment methods that is light to them, but do not compromise the skills and the target competencies? DepEd Order Number 31, a policy on assessment, stated that assessments must be integrative and collaborative. While DepEd Memorandum Number 307, a provision on academic ease, provided strategies that assessment must be interdisciplinary. This calls for teachers to collaboratively design and implement performance tasks that integrate two or more competencies within or across subject areas. This gives the idea to come up with a realistic solution to minimize the risk of wasting resources and maximize learning outcomes. This is the use of the theme-based approach. The theme-based approach is a way of teaching and learning where many areas of the curriculum are connected together and integrated within a theme. Parang ang konsepto nito ay bubuuin o i-connect ang lahat ng learning areas kung saan ito ay iikot lang sa isang tema. Ang isang tema ngayon ang paghuhugutan ng mga activities at assessment ng lahat ng subjects kung saan babalik ang bata sa tema habang ginagawa niya ang mga learning tasks. Sa konseptong ito, nabibigyan ng gabay ang bawat mag-aaral upang maipakita ang kanyang naiintindihan at natutuhan mula sa kasanayang inaasahan batay sa curriculum. Using themes while working with learners has been popular to psychologists and other educational reformers, proposing that the curriculum should be related to real-life experiences. When real-life learning experiences are provided, assessment allows learning to be more natural and not contained. Sa madaling salita, ang pagkakaroon ng tema ay magbibigay sa bawat mag-aaral ng pagkakataon na mauugnay ang kanyang natutuhan at mga gawain sa totoong buhay. Sa ganung konsepto ay mas maiintindihan ng bawat bata ang kahalagahan ng leksyon na inaaral sa kanyang buhay. Thematic approach would also allow learners' literacy to grow progressively. While learners are creating authentic and tangible real-life outputs, his vocabulary and other mechanics of language and communication will be developed. Habang siya ay nagbabasa, nagsusulat at nangangalap ng mga kasagutan sa mga learning tasks at outputs na kinakailangan, ay nabubuo rin ang kaniyang kasanayan at pagkatuto sa pagpapahayag gamit ang kaalamang pangliterasiya. Ang paggamit din ng thematic approach ay nagbibigay ng natural na pagkatuto ng bawat bata dahil inaasahang gagawin niya ang mga activities at assessment tasks sa paraang alam niya. Dito matutukoy ang kaniyang kasanayan sa bawat lessons na inaaral niya kasi siya mismo ang gagawa ng output at performance tasks nang naaayon sa kanyang naiintindihan, naaayon sa kanyang kakayahan at naaayon sa kanyang kasanayan. The teacher now is no longer a provider of facts copied from the board and learned for homework. Instead, because the boundaries of exploration are far wider than the teacher can predict, the teacher becomes a learning manager who guides children while keeping open the opportunity for self-guided discovery. Parang mga adults, they want to learn things naturally. Mas gusto nilang matuto sa sarili nilang kakayahan. Our learners now are dubbed as empowered generations. They need empowering activities na sila mismo ang gagawa. So ang direksyon natin ngayon ay makapagbigay ng authentic performance and assessment materials para sa ating mga mag-aaral. Kapag sinasabi nating authentic, ang ibig sabihin po nito ay original. Original products or outputs based from their learning and based from their understanding. So, what are really its results on learners? Through themes, children get to understand their own unique strengths, explore multiple ways of learning, and also use the skills that they have been acquiring through multiple methodologies. And when the teacher provides learning activities on the same theme in a variety of subjects, every learner is given the chance to demonstrate his own understanding of the topic in multiple ways. So again, ang purpose po natin dito ay makabuo tayo ng performance task and assessment tools o makapagbigay tayo ng mga performance tasks and assessment tools na kayang tuhugin ng isang tema ang assessment ng iba't ibang subjects. Nang sa ganun, hindi na po mahihirapan ang bata sa dinami-dami ng mga nire-require sa kanya bawat linggo. Finally, integrated thematic units make learning and teaching a lot of fun for teachers and children. It gives again a wide opportunity to the child to express themselves more accordingly and help the child to build and learn knowledge and skill easily. Para naman sa ating mga guro, through using theme-based assessment approach, medyo hindi natambak ang ating mga papers or learners' outputs for checking kasi medyo ma-minimize na ang mga outputs na kanyang i-evaluate. And teachers will now discover more creative and innovative skills from learners since output requirements are not limiting their creativity. This theme-based approach focuses on assessment. We want to see how our assessment designs suit to learners' context in a way that learning and understanding revolves around the bounds of their learning sphere. So, how is it carried out? When we do content-based assessment, we are only measuring learning. But when we give authentic assessment, we are measuring understanding. The measure of competencies and skills are far more than learning. It is how learners understand and be proactive in creating tangible outputs and products. Theme-based assessment or theme-based authentic performance and assessment is basically and comprehensively an assessment of understanding. Moreover, theme-based authentic performance and assessment achieves all the levels of the different cognitive process dimensions of the Bloom's taxonomy. And when learners achieve such, a holistic definition of education is attained. Skills are assured and competencies are mastered. In the new normal, we are bound to take the challenge, and we are in this together. Para sa bata, para sa bayan.